right.
on the show.
Hey, Trista.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, good. Okay, so we've been talking about this interview all morning long, and
Oh,
we've got the watch party coming up at the Westin. And Trista, I remember the last time I interviewed you about the watch party, it was March of 2020. It was just days before we locked down. Do you remember that? So this was, a couple of seasons ago. But so
right.
we've been doing these watch parties at the Westin, for quite a few seasons. So it's great to have them
Yeah,
back. Great to have them back in person. So Monday
yes.
night, we'll be watching the show from 7 to 9. This starts at 6:30, and I'm glad that we have you there because we can do the Q&A. We can pick your brain about different things. But let's talk about Clayton. We've got Rachel and we've got Gabby, right? Because I think
Oh,
Susie
is it
went.
Gabby?
Oh,
Okay, so I haven't watched yet.
oh,
So
okay, okay.
maybe yeah, I don't know if we want to spoil it. If other people are like that. I mean, it's okay because I have to watch it because I
Yeah,
have to know what's going on
yeah.
before Monday. But
I was watching clips this morning to get caught
yeah.
up. But so
Well, I
so
know that it was Gabby, Susie, and Rachel.
yes.
So if what I'm hearing is true, then I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I'm sure you're right if you watched it. But yeah, regardless, I think it's going to be a really good night of television. At least if you want to know what's going on around the water cooler, you
Oh yeah.
know,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I have a feeling that everyone's going to be talking about it.
I know, and that's what's so fun is just even we get so many people involved of all ages. They're watching this show right now, and Clayton from Missouri. What do you think about
Yeah.
Clayton?
I so it's hard because I know there was so much drama in this next episode that I haven't watched yet. I think a lot of people's opinions unfortunately changed, and I thought up until that point, I really liked him. I thought he was, one of the good guys.
Yeah,
He, is attractive to the girls. He seems to be honest and willing to be vulnerable and willing to communicate and all of those things. So I'm really curious as to what actually went wrong and
yeah,
what changed everyone's opinions. But, as always, I'm kind of maternal towards all of the people on the show because it's been, I was on it so long ago and one of the
yeah,
first, and so I'm just always rooting for everybody to find happiness. If
yeah.
that's together, then great. And if it's not, I still want everyone to be happy and not be bullied online and all of those
Oh, oh
things.
yeah. You know what? That's crazy. When you think about when you and Ryan met, and so we want to remind people you were the first Bachelorette, kind of the original of that series. It started out as The Bachelor, and then they did the spinoff. And it's so great to see you in Ryan's life and what you're doing with the show and Bachelor Nation, and the fact that you kind of mentor a lot of these people through some of this stuff. And it's great to see that you're still so involved and that you're doing these watch parties and everything. But yeah, I'm sure you've seen a lot change, especially with social media, from when your show was to now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I think because of social media, it's really changed. People come on the show, I think probably more so because they want to gain followers.
Yeah,
And, it's unfortunate. It was so innocent back in the day.
yeah,
I still watch, I still really like it. I really love Bachelor in Paradise because, there have been some successful relationships come out of that show.
yeah,
And we get to kind of continue along with the people that we connected with. And so I look forward to it, every season and just try to root for everybody and stay positive. I mean, there was a lot of negativity this season, and so it's hard to. I try to also be real. So if you come on Monday night to the West End in Avon, you'll hear me being real and
yeah.
just sharing my thoughts on on the season, and people can do Q&A like you mentioned, on, kind of my experience and what I think of how it's changed and all of that too.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I think people do watch these shows and deep down it's kind of inspirational. Like how cool if you could find someone right there and
Yeah.
find love, you know, and
Right.
be introduced to all these different people that you would have never met. You know,
Right.
there's such a
Right.
diversity with the ladies this year, or even the guys when it's the Bachelorette shows.
Yeah.
So you never know, and I think that's what's always
Right.
kind of hopeful is it just sparks that, love is as perennial as the grass. You never know where you're gonna find it. So,
That's
but so
right.
this
That's right.
this Monday, so we'll have the show from 7 to 9, and this will be down at the Westin Ballroom, and then $20 pre-register in advance. Get there at six
Hmm.
thirty. I know they've got a couple of drinks for you from Santa Margarita, the sparkling rosé.
Yes.
You can purchase other drinks if you want, or snacks. And then,
Yeah.
and yeah. So, what are some of the most asked questions you get when you do these watch parties?
I mean, the biggest question by far that we've been asked over the years, and even during the watch parties, is what's our secret?
Yeah.
How have we been able to stay together for so long when we met on a reality show? So that's probably number one. And then any behind the scenes stuff, about the producers and, the editing and that kind of stuff. Those are always big questions too.
Yeah, yeah, because I think it is, how it's edited and everything. There's probably a little agenda on some of that too, and that's probably changed a lot
Yeah.
over the years also.
Yeah, 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 I think so. I mean, I always say that at the end of the day, they want to produce a show that people want to watch.
Yeah,
So they want a love story in the end, ultimately, I believe, because that's the best kind of validation for the
yeah,
show. I think that they like the drama, so they like the Shanaes and they like the Cassidys and they like, Shrimp Gate and Champagne Gate and all the
shrimp
gates,
cake.
you know?
I know. I've been hearing about this shrimp. Oh wow.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Okay,
It's
perfect.
so silly. So silly. But, hey, whatever gets people talking and watching the show.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. Okay, well, you can watch it this Monday. It's going to be, the show will be from 7 to 9, but get to the West End by 6:30 so you can get settled in and everything. And Trista, we look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun on Monday night. And Trista, how many years have you and Ryan been married?
This will be our 18th wedding in,
Oh my
wait,
goodness.
18 or 19th since 2003. So
Okay.
what's the math?
Uh, um, um, yeah,
I'm getting old. I
18,
can't do
19.
math that well.
So, okay, for a long, long time. And it's been really fun to watch you and your
Over
family
20
grow.
years.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, perfect. Well, we're excited for this. Once again, this will be at the Westin, and you need to register in advance for this. So make sure you hop on and get set up so you can go to the watch party on Monday night. Trista, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.